Hi, my name's Molara, and this is my feedback for Intersectional Identities, the Cultural Conversation. It was a real privilege to work on this project from start to finish, I have to say. Firstly, to meet my co-facilitator, Bev, and to find out a little bit about her life and her background, and then to basically head out into the big wide world of Cardiff and the talking shop to ask various different people their views on what art is, what culture is, who owns it, where does it come from, what is the past, the present, and the future of art and culture, and to tune into so many different lives as a result of this work. We met people from across Wales who had travelled to Cardiff for music concerts or festivals. We met a few people from around the world, and also it was interesting to get their perspective on Wales and what's happening and art and culture within Wales. And then to really champion diversity on lots of different levels. So we had lots of different people of dual heritage, of Afro-Caribbean heritage, of Japanese heritage, and of European heritage. And it was just really interesting to hear different people's lived experiences of art and culture, and also their what thrills them, what excites them, what frustrates them, and what they wish to see more of in the future. The way that we processed the information was to create trees. I created a tree for each of the sessions at the Talking Shop in Cardiff, which then fed into another big tree at the final sharing session. For both of the trees, it was really interesting because we started off with the roots, what was the past, and then the trunk being the current present, and then the leaves and branches and flowers being what would we like to see flourish in the future. And the range of responses was exceptional. You got people who remembered things from their childhood that had fed into their very being, that were of art, and then other people who thought that the fundamental coming together and sharing of people was the foundation of art, and then other people who perceived of it as something that was other, that was controlled by other people, generated by other people, and spooned onto them. So to be coming at the questions from such different angles was really fascinating. We had fantastic encounters with the deaf community, which enriched my knowledge of the world, and also as a person who's got brown skin, having felt that otherness, it was fabulous for me to be in a silent room of people who were all knew BSL and were having fantastic conversations, and not to be part of that. It was great for me to have that feeling of other, and to celebrate other people's who often also feel other, actually just owning it and taking the space. It was really wonderful. I learnt lots about people's hopes and dreams for the future. Nearly everybody said inclusivity, 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 intersectionality, obviously, and unity. There was a real sense of people wanting to come together to be sharing artistic experiences, and to be looking around theatres or venues or cafes or galleries and just saying, why is it that it is not more diverse, in terms of diverse in every way, basically, and who does feel welcome, and how can we look at ways to make everybody feel welcome. I'm going to make a separate video in which we will look at the tree and see some of the contents of the tree. It was really nice to allow people to do something creative in answering the questions. So it wasn't just, oh, let's do a dry questionnaire. It was like, use your creativity to contribute creatively, even if you're just writing on the tree. But some people went to town with tissue paper and glue, and writing and poetry to a degree. Some of the things that people said were very poetic. It was reflective. It was inspiring. I don't know if I've said that already. Apologies if I have. And it really warmed my heart. It really made me feel like there is a group of like-minded people in the world who want to be part of effecting real change. And I think that is very important, particularly in the current times that we are living, which just seem to get more and more dire. We need to find ways to include each other, to uplift each other, to make each other laugh, to hug each other when we cry, and to feel like we are moving on up together in unity. Thank you.